Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the class. I hope you all are safe at home. You are healthy also. Now, in this session 6 of chapter matrices, we are going to discuss the concept of principle of mathematical induction. I know you all are aware about the principle of mathematical induction, which you have studied in 11th standard very well. So we are using the same concept to prove a standard results in matrices chapter. So with the help of PMI, we are going to prove some important theorems, you can say, or important results, we can say, in matrices chapter. So the methodology will be remain same. So it is very easy for you to understand and easy to do practice also. So there are very little count is there. Let us only 5-6 sums are there where you need to do practice that sums, which are being asked for 6 marks in board exam. So it is also important for board point of view. So please just focus on this session completely to understand the concept, to understand the important results and their use. Fine. So again here just I wanted to recap the methodology which we were using in PMI. First, we'll assume the given statement as P of n. We'll check the will validate the statement for n is equal to 1. We'll assume P of k will be 0. K is any natural number other than 1, because already 1 is done, so we are assuming k is a natural number which is other than 1, and then we'll prove the given statement is also true for P of k plus 1 whenever P of k is true. जब k true होगा तो k plus 1 भी true होगा, ये हम prove करने जा रहे हैं. So let's start with the smallest question in the PMI concept. What is the first question? It is, if A is a square matrix of order n, that is n by n square matrix, such that A transpose whole power n is equal to A power n whole transpose, where n is always a natural number. You know that in PMI by default n will be a natural number. Okay, so wherever n is a natural number, A transpose whole power n is equal to A power n whole transpose. So this is the P of n statement we have. Now we are going to prove this is always true wherever n is belongs to n. So let's see what we can say by using PMI. By using PMI, this is the technique we are using. Hence, what is the statement? P of n is, what we can say, P of n is A power t whole power n is equal to A power n whole power t. And then what we say, first put n is equal to 1. That implies P of 1, right? So how can you say P of 1 here? Simply you can say if n is equal to 1, then left hand side of the part. What is the left hand side? Just see, left hand side will be A power t whole power 1, which will give A power t. And it also implies now RHS, right hand side. What is the right hand side we have? A power 1, that is in place of n we are substituting 1, is equal to, by using the exponent law of the x power m into whole power n is called x power m into n. In that case you can say like this, or there is a law of integrals. With the help of that you can write this. Now you can say here from these two you can say P of 1 is true. It is simple as, right? Now see, n is equal to 1. If I substitute this, so left hand part also A power t, right hand part also A power t, hence it will be what? P of 1 is true. Now we'll assume, let P of k is true. What does it mean? If I say P of k is true means n is equal to k के लिए true मान रहे हैं हम लोग, right? And where k is what? Always greater than 2, right? So hence what you can speak as a statement as A power t whole power k is equal to A power k whole power t. Let this is the result number 1, where we are mentioning that k is greater than or equal to 2 where k is belongs to natural numbers. Remember, so when we say p of k is true means we are assuming this statement is true where k is greater than or equal to 2, but it is equal belongs to natural numbers. Now we have to prove that p of k plus 1 is also true whenever p of k is true. जब जब p of k true होगा, p of k plus 1 भी true होगा, ये हमें प्रूफ करना है. Correct. So to prove this, now I am taking, what does it mean? What I have to prove? Therefore, what I have to prove that a power t whole power k plus 1 is equal to a to the power k plus 1 whole to the power t. So this I need to prove. Remember. So to prove this, right, I am taking the left hand side to prove our right hand side. See, I am taking the left hand side of this part. LHS. What is the LHS part we have? A power t whole to the power of k plus 1, which is implies that I can use the exponent law. I can assume this as x power m plus n is equal to x power m into x power n. So a power t whole power k into a power t whole power 1. Getting? So from this statement number 1, what I can write, this a power t whole power k can written as a power k whole power t. So I can write it as a power k whole power t. Correct? Then it can also written as a power 1 whole power t. See, I have changed both the things. This is changed by the result number 1, we can say, from result number 1. If I do this, what you can say, x power m into y power n written as x into y whole power n. So I am writing a power k into a power 1 whole power t, which implies that a to the power of k plus 1 whole power t, which is equal to right hand side of the result. Now you can simply say, yes, p of k plus 1 is also true. Therefore, I can see here p of k plus 1 is also true. Therefore, p of n is true where n is belongs to n by PMI. This statement is must. So now I think you have understood the process. Already we have used this methodology in 11th standard, simply by stating what is the statement which we need to prove. This is a statement, p of n is equal to this. For that, what we have taken, first n is equal to 1, we got LHS is equal to RHS, hence p of 1 is true. And then we assumed that p of k is true, means this statement is true wherever k is greater than or equal to 2 and k is belongs to natural number. And then we have to prove that p of k plus 1 is also true whenever p of k is true. यानी जब जब p of k true होगा, k plus 1 भी true होगा. Means this you need to prove it is true. So I took here left hand side. I have simplified by using the result number 1. Right? I was able to get RHS. Hence it is proved. So the last statement is must. P of k plus 1 is also true. Hence p of n is true where n belongs to n by using PMI, principle of mathematical induction. Now to understand the same concept, we are taking various results here. Okay. Now this can be the important concept behind this. Apart from the 6 mark question, they may frame the 1 mark type question. They may ask the fill in the blanks. They may frame the same results in MCQ. Now see, if I ask a question like, say A is a square matrix such that A power t whole to the power of 4 which is equal to, right, which is equal to, like a fill in the blank I can say. So you may write it is as, what answer would be, a power 4 whole transpose. Getting my point? So there are several one marker type questions they may ask based on the standard results, and this is a standard result where you are proving, where you are validating the statement with the help of PMI technique, principle of mathematical induction technique. Now let's move to the next question. Right. Now the next question is second question in a sequence. If A is a diagonal matrix, if A is a diagonal matrix of the elements, let us say the elements are A comma B comma C, right? Then A to the power of n is equal to the diagonal matrix of A power n comma B power n comma C power n, where n is belongs to n. अगर A डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स है, डायगोनल मैट्रिक्स का मतलब वेरी क्लियर, except the diagonal element rest all are zeros, then A power n will be equal to the diagonal matrix of A power n, B power n, C power n, means every diagonal element is raised by the same power. यानी अगर A power 5 होगा तो every element का power 5 से raise होगा, where n must be what? Natural number. This is the result. Now this standard result, now we are going to validate by using the principle of mathematical induction. Now for that we required a P of n statement, and this will be the P of n statement. Now so simply I am writing by using PMI. What is P of n statement I have? So what is P of n? P of n is, what we can say here, A to the power of n is equal to diagonal matrix of A power n comma B power n comma C power n. So ultimately now put n is equal to 1. So when you say that, it implies left hand side. What is a left hand side matrix? Which is equal to A to the power of 1, which is equal to A. Then what is the right hand side part? Right hand side implies that diagonal matrix of A power 1 comma B power 1 comma C power 1. So basically which is equal to A, B, C, which is already a square matrix. Hence I can say it is also a square matrix A. From here you can say P of 1 is true. That's it. P of 1 is true. Now let P of k is true where k is greater than or equal to 2 and k is belongs to natural numbers. So ultimately P of k statement क्या होगा? Therefore P of k statement क्या होगा? A power k is equal to diagonal matrix of A power k, B power k, C power k. Let this result number is 1. Correct? Now we have to prove. See the statements and what the way I am writing. These steps are very very important. We have to prove that P of k plus 1 is also true whenever P of k is ट्रू। जब जब p of k ट्रू होगा p of k plus 1 भी ट्रू होगा. So what does it mean? What does it mean? A to the power of k plus 1 is equal to, shall I write this step here? Right? यहाँ से देखते हैं, better होगा. Right. So what I have to prove? It means that I have to prove a to the power of k plus 1 is equal to the diagonal matrix of a power k plus 1 comma b power k plus 1 comma c power k plus 1. This I have to prove. For that I am taking left hand side to prove right hand side. So what is the left hand side of this result? We have a to the power of k plus 1. So with the help of integral power of the matrix, I can write it as a power k into a power 1. A power k, the matrix a power k value, from here you can read. So a power k value is diagonal matrix. I can write it as diagonal matrix, or I can also write the entire diagonal matrix to understand the concept. So A 0 0 0, B 0 0 0, C power k power k power k into, and what is a power 1? A power 1 means, already we have taken this, a power 1 means simply a 0 0 0 b 0 0 0 c. This is a power 1 means their power is raised by 1. Now if you do the multiplication of these two 3 by 3 matrix, you will again get a 3 by 3 matrix. Simply the diagonal elements will multiply by the diagonal elements. So finally you will get a to the power of k plus 1, 0 and 0, 0, b to the power of k plus 1, 0, 0, 0, c to the power of k plus 1, because a power k into a will be a power k plus 1. This can be written as, only diagonal elements we have, shortly written as diag a to the power of k plus 1 comma b to the power of k plus 1 comma c to the power of k plus 1 over. So we got here the right hand side of the result which we are looking into. See what we required. This is left hand side, this is right hand side. Left hand side we have taken, we break the power, integral power, then we substitute their matrices. By doing the simple multiplication we will be getting this result, which can be done as this one, which will be equal to right hand side. So therefore p of k plus 1 is also true. So hence the end statement is must. By using the principle of mathematical induction, the given statement is true wherever n is belongs to n. This is the compulsory statement. Getting? Now based on this result, they may ask the questions like, right, see one marker type question how they are framing, right? If it is a diagonal matrix, this will be given. Then find the value of a to the power of 4. What is the value of a to the power of 4? Simply you can write with the help of this diagonal matrix of a power 4 comma b power 4 comma c power 4. Answer would be over, because you are using this result to give the answers. So PMI based questions, they may ask this question. If it is a theoretical one, it would be asked in 6 marker type questions. Otherwise they may use this result to frame a 1 marker type question, because we are having objective type questions. They may frame the results in MCQs as well as in fill in the blanks, in true or false, some other way. So you have to remember this results even, and there are selectively 7 results you need to remember. That's it. Okay, now let's see the next question. there is an important question in miscellaneous exercise. Miscellaneous exercise. I am writing the page number also for your reference. Page number 100. See the number also very interesting. Page number 100. Question number 1. What is that? Let there is a matrix A 0 1 0 0. Then show that A is a real number. AI plus B into A whole to the power of n is equal to A to the power of n into I plus n into A power n minus 1 into B into A, where I is a identity matrix of order n, right, and n is belongs to natural number. See this question. It's look like complicated, but it is a result based on condition. This result is only valid for the 2 by 2 matrix of the form 0 1 0 0. If it is a 2 by 2 matrix and I stands for identity matrix of order 2 1 0 0 1, then AI plus BA whole to the power of n is equal to A power n into I plus n into A power n minus 1 into B into A. And what is this AB? What is this AB? A and B are the real numbers, any real numbers. And what is n? N is belongs to natural number, remember, okay. And I stands for identity matrix of order 2 by 2. A stands for the given square matrix 0 1 0 0. Now these symbols have their usual meaning. Now we have to validate this statement is true by using PMI, where n belongs to n and where A stands for 0 1 0 0. Now let's take this result. Fine. So what is P of n statement? P of n statement speaks AI plus BA whole to the power of n is equal to A to the power of n into I plus n into A power n minus 1 into B into A, right? This is a statement. Now I'm not explaining P of 1 statement. I understood that you will be able to do that to save our time. I'm not taking P of n, means n is equal to 1 आप substitute करोगे तो you will definitely get left hand side is equal to right hand side, because n is equal to 1 रखने पर a into I होगा, यहाँ 1 रखने पर क्या होगा, 1 minus 1 will be 0, a power 0 will be 1, so 1 into b means b only, so you will definitely get left hand side is equal to right hand side. I am not solving, I am not showing the step on the board. I am directly considering from the P of k statement, to just to sake of time, right? Now let P of k is true where k is belongs to n and k is greater than or equal to 2, okay, because already one के लिए आप proof कर चुके होंगे. So therefore P of k statement would be, क्या होगा P of k statement? AI plus BA whole to the power of k is equal to A to the power of k into I plus k times of A to the power of k minus 1 into B into A. This is result number 1. Now what I have to prove? P of k plus 1 statement. Okay, so what I have to prove? I have to write, we have to prove that P of k plus 1 is also true wherever P of k is true, wherever P of k is true. Therefore what is the P of k plus 1 statement to be proven? क्या हमें प्रूफ करना है वो हम लिख ले रहे हैं. ai plus ba whole to the power of k plus 1 is equal to a to the power of k plus 1 into I plus k plus 1 into a to the power of, यहाँ अगर हम k plus 1 रखने पर plus 1 minus 1 get cancel, a power k into b into a. So this is a result which we are going to prove. First I have written p of k plus 1 statement क्या requirement है. Now I am taking the left hand side to prove right hand side. See the important clue point of this entire solution. Be focused. Now let's say the left hand side. Left hand side. What is the left hand side we have? ai plus ba whole to the power of k plus 1, which can be written as by breaking the power ai plus ba whole to the power of k into ai plus ba whole to the power of 1. And you know what is the value of this quantity? This can be read from result number 1. I am just highlighting with a pen here. See, this is a value you can replace from here, because from this value can be replaced with this quantity from result number 1. So that I am going to do here step by step. Relaxly see what I am doing here. I am just changing the value with a quantity which is written this a power k into I plus k into a power k minus 1 into b into a is multiplied by ai plus ba. Simple. So I have substituted this value from result number 1. Now I need to multiply step by step. If you see, there are two terms. See, first term, this is first term, and this is entirely second term, third term, fourth term. So two term binomial is multiplied by binomial will give total 4 terms in a product. How many terms it will give? 4 terms. Now just I am taking this simplification part here. For that I am just erasing this one. I am just multiplying the results. See, first term with first term, right? If I do this, constant terms are multiplied by constant. Matrix is multiplied by matrix. So a power k into a will give a power k plus 1. I am writing first term a power k plus 1. Identity matrix into identity matrix will give I square. Okay, then plus first term into now the second term. So a power k into b and matrix are I into a. A power k into b, I into a. Then third term means this one. Now these two. If I multiply it like this, only constant, if you see the constants, k as it is, a power k minus 1 into a power 1. So their powers will be added. It reduced to a power k into b as it is. Then matrix a into I. A into I plus. Now next. Similarly, if you multiply these two parts, what you will get here? K into a to the power of k minus 1. b into b क्या होगा? b square होगा. Then a into a matrix is matrix square. A into a. Now just multiplication being done. Now just we need to simplify further to get the RHS. That's it. So we know that I square is what? I only. Identity matrix is multiplied by identity matrix. Still it is identity matrix only. So I can simply write it as a power k plus 1 into I over. Then these are the constants, so no need to disturb at all. A power k into b. I into a will be a only. The product of identity matrix with any matrix is matrix itself. Then here a into I is also a, so I can replace this also a. So it will be k into a power k into b into capital A plus k, these all are constants, so k into a power k minus 1 into b square. Now if you observe carefully the value of a square, what is the value of a square? It's simply a zero matrix. Remember, I'm highlighting this point. The important key point of the solution is a square, the matrix a square value is a zero matrix. Hence the product of this entire means if a quantity is multiply a zero matrix, still it become a zero matrix only. So hence this entire quantity is vanishes. So we are left with only this part. Remember, this is the important point of the entire solution. Now, this is as it is. We are not changing anything here. This will be as it is. So it would be a power k plus 1 into I plus. If you observe from these two terms, something is common. Matrix A is common. A power k is common, b is also common. If I do that, the coefficient 1 will remain here. So 1 plus k is remaining inside. So if I do that, so 1 plus k times of a power k into b into a. So we got the right hand side of the result. So I think therefore p of n is true by using PMI. So now you have observed from this question is that this result is valid on two different conditions. One is the given square matrix of 2 by 2 order of the form 0 1 0 0, and where second is n is belongs to natural numbers. So it is conditional result. Only this result is valid only for this matrix. If you change the nature of the matrix, it won't work. And apart from these two, you need to remember one important thing. When you do the square of this matrix, means a square means a into a. When you do that process, a square will be a zero matrix. So in the entire product in p of k plus 1 statement, a square will be replaced with 0. 0 into quantity will be 0 over. Then from the rest we can take the common a power k b into a as a common factor. Then it here coefficient 1 is remaining, here coefficient k is remaining, 1 plus k as a common remaining factor, then it would be RHS part. So in this only we need to focus on the algebra, means calculations. Now let's take the last question of the today's session. What is this last question? Question number 4 we can say. Here A is a square matrix, B is also a square matrix of same order, such that they are commute. AB is equal to BA. A and B are, right, if A and B are of square matrix of same order such that AB is equal to BA, means they are commute, then prove that they are asking two results based on this given condition. They are asking two results to prove. The first one, they were asking that ki A into B power n is equal to B power n into A. The first result. further prove that ab whole power n is equal to a power n into b power n. Remember, in this question they are asking two parts, one after the other. First we have to prove this statement is true. With the help of this statement we are going to prove this is also true, where n is belongs to natural number. Don't forget this condition while doing this. N is belongs to natural number. Now you can understand this is a P of n statement. If I put n is equal to 1, AB is equal to BA. Is it equal? Yes, definitely, because already it is given that AB is equal to BA. So hence P of n will be definitely true. Still I am showing this statement here. See, first I am writing P of n statement. What is the P of n statement here? A into b to the power of n is equal to b to the power of n into a. Now n is equal to 1. If I put n is equal to 1, the left hand side will be equal to what? A into b power 1, which is equal to ab, and right hand side is equal to what? B power 1 into a, which is equal to ba. So therefore I can write AB is equal to BA, because already it is given. This is a statement already given. They are already equal, so I can equate them. So therefore I can say P of 1 is true. Simple. Now what I am assuming, that P of k is true. So I am just erasing this part. Okay. What I am assuming here, I am just starting with P of k statement. Therefore let P of k is true. So P of k statement would be A into b power k is equal to b power k into a. Correct? This is the P of k statement which I have assumed, where k is a natural number, k is belongs to n, and k is greater than or equal to 2. Now what I have to prove now? I have to prove that P of k plus 1 is also true. So I am writing P of k plus 1 statement which I have to prove. A into b to the power of k plus 1 is equal to b to the power of k plus 1 into a. This I need to prove. This is my final statement. Now I am taking the left hand side to prove right hand side. So what is the left hand side? I have A into b to the power of k plus 1 is the left hand side. By using the integral power of the matrices, I can write it as A into b power k into b power 1. Now from here you can see here A into b power k. See what we have. A into b power k can be replaced with b power k into a from result number 1. I am using that. So I am replacing this with b power k into a into b. Getting my point? So I got this step from result number 1. Now we know that it is associative. Product of three matrices, if it is exists, is always associative. Hence I can group like this. Now AB can be replaced with BA, as it is given AB is equal to BA. So I can replace this AB with BA. So B power k into BA. That's it. It is already given. Hence now it is again associative. I can group like b power k into b into a. So now I can add their powers, because bases are same, by integral power of the matrices. So b to the power of k plus 1 into a, which will give the RHS part. See, we got the RHS part. It's so simple, fully logical, simple way. A and B are two square matrix and they are commute also. Then A into B power n is equal to B power n into A. So 1 के लिए मैंने बता दिया था, K के लिए हमने assume किया K plus 1 की statement is required. So we took left hand side and we break the power, we replacing by using result number 1 from the given information. Two things I have used to frame the RHS. So now with the help of the first result, AB is equal to B, second result, A into B power n is equal to P of n into A. With the help of these two statements, now I am going to prove this one. So I am not showing that n is equal to 1 के लिए ये true होगा, because you people are right understood the P of 1 statement. So I am just starting with the P of K statement. So let P of K would be, कैसे होगा P of K statement would be A into B whole to the power of K is equal to A to the power of K into B to the power of K as result number 1. Now here what I have to prove? Now P of K plus 1 statement would be, क्या होगा P of 1 K plus 1 statement? AB whole to the power of K plus 1 is equal to A to the power of K plus 1 into B to the power of K plus 1. This is I have to prove. Again I am taking left hand side to prove right hand side. And what is the left hand side we have? AB whole to the power of K plus 1 can be written as AB whole to the power of K into AB whole to the power of 1. Now from result number 1, AB whole to the power of K can written as A power K into B power K. So this can be written as A power K into B power K into, now here see I am using the result number 1 right, as well as AB is equal to BA. So I am using both the statement together. रिजल्ट नंबर 1 से मैंने एक क्वांटिटी चेंज कर दिया और गिवन क्या था, AB is equal to BA था. So I am using this, I am using replacing this AB with BA. Hence now by grouping these two, because it is associative property of the matrices, I can combine these two results here. Otherwise I can also replace with like this, और हमें requirement है A power K plus 1 की. चेक कर लेते हैं. इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस सी एक काम करता हूँ, थोड़ा सा मैं यहाँ शॉर्ट बना देता हूँ, स्टेप बाय स्टेप यूज करता हूँ. सी A power K into B power K, this is result number 1. Already we have understood this part into AB, right, as it is. Now I wanted to use the statement, this is the first statement, our result number 1, Roman number result number 1. Okay. So here I wanted to replace B power n into A को मैं A into B power n से replace करना चाह रहा हूँ. See, so how can I do that first? So first I will group like this: A power K into B power K into A into B. Correct? So hence I can group like this. So this group can be replaced with result number 1. So B power K into A written as A into B power K. So I am doing that only. So A power K into A into B power K into B. So this is obtained from result number Roman number 1 from here. Are you able to connect what I have replaced here? I have replaced B power K plus 1 value from here. You can see R from here also you can see. यहाँ से भी मैं कह सकता हूँ. Right? Now simply the end part, simply by grouping A power K into A into B power K into B by associativity, and by adding their powers, what I am going to get, A to the power of K plus 1 into B to the power of K plus 1, which will be the right hand side of the result. So here in this way I can prove both the results. So PMI concept is over in this session. We have taken 4 important results. We have